Hello and welcome to 18WJTS in.form. I'm your host, Bill Potter. It is an election cycle. This is the primary election coming up May 3rd. And joining us in the studio is a candidate running for office. And we are doing these programs so that you can learn more and hear what the candidates have to say. Joining us in the studio is Larry Vollmer. He is the current DuBois County Commissioner for District Number 1. Larry, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Well, I mentioned that you are the incumbent. You are currently the Commissioner for DuBois County. But let's find out, first of all, a little bit about who is Larry Vollmer.
Well, Larry Vollmer is a commissioner that's been a commissioner for several years. When I make a commitment, I stick with it, Bill. I married my wife, Mary. I love her very dearly, and we've been married 41 years. And so I do also with the citizens of DuBois County. If I commit to something, I will absolutely stick with it. I won't go some other directions or whatever. But yeah, I love to be a commissioner.
Okay, well, where'd you go to school? Have you always lived in DuBois County?
Always did live in DuBois County.
Okay.
Really, we were supposed to go to school at DuBois, but that was before the Patoka Lake was built, and I'm giving my age away here a little bit. But anyway, they transferred us in here to Jasper, so I went to Jasper School, and my three younger sisters then had to go to DuBois after the lake was built up there. Yeah.
Now, you are the current county commissioner. Why would you, and you've been a county commissioner for 16 years, as you mentioned, why would you want to run again? Because that's sometimes a thankless job.
Well, in a way, you think it is, but I just love to help the people out of DuBois County. A lot of the calls you get are calls where people have problems, and when I can help someone out to take care of the problem they have, it just feels good. It just feels like you accomplished something. And you know, I had different people already ask me, well, why do you want to keep doing this? And I said, well, I just love to do it. I just love to work for the people of DuBois County, and if I can help them out, I just feel that much better.
I guess over the next 4 years, there's going to be some things that will have to be dealt with, or some things that you maybe in the past that you felt are significant to bring up. Let's talk about the role as a county commissioner. What are things that you see will be happening or have happened that you'd like to talk about?
Well, I guess the biggest thing we have on our plate right now is the communication upgrade, and I definitely want to thank my fellow commissioners and DuBois County Council for their support in supporting this project, because it was kind of pricey. But when you call ambulance or 911 2 o'clock in the morning, you expect your radios to work, the pagers to work, and they never can get there fast enough. If your house is on fire, you want them there right now. And that was our problem, also with the sirens not working. And I want to thank them guys for seeing that this is something that needed to be done, even though it cost quite a bit of money. But now, and we're just on the very end of this project, the radios will work and the pagers will go off, the sirens will work, and hopefully, and God forbid anybody needs a fire truck to come out there or something like that. But at least they can't blame it on the radios not working and the pagers. So.
Now, in the coming years, what are some things that will be coming up that I know money's tight? Oh,
money is definitely tight. And, well, roads is always a big thing. We do have the best roads compared to our surrounding counties, Bill.
Yes.
I have to admit that, but it takes a lot of work to try to move that money around to, to get it done. But we are getting more road funding, so that's a big plus. And there is several roads that need to be upgraded, like 400 North. That probably needs to be upgraded for like a bypass, truck bypass, where trucks don't have to go through town. They're coming north and wanting to go west. They can go 400 North, and they can eliminate, I think I counted up, 11 or 12 stop lights. So that would be a big improvement there. That's one of the things. And of course, it's always trying to keep the buildings up to snuff. That's a big part of the commissioner's job description.
I think a lot of times we think of roads is the one thing the commissioners do, but there is a lot more that you do, like maintaining the buildings and employment.
Absolutely. Employment, you know, we usually got not every office, but a lot of them, we have the say on who we employ, and we do have some great employees out there. There's no doubt about it. And our highway crew is very, very, very good at, for the amount of people we have, they do a heck of a job out there. Yeah.
Well, what do you think qualifies you to remain as a commissioner?
Well, a lot of experience, I guess. Bill, you know, I do have a lot of experience. I know probably every niche of the county. I've probably been on every road in the county. Every department I've visited numerous and numerous times, and I get along with every elected official, and that is something that you definitely have to be able to do. And you don't. It's common sense. I mean, I tell this to a lot of people. It takes a lot of good common sense when it comes to being a commissioner. You know, it doesn't take real high educated person, but just, you know, a lot of good common sense. Yeah.
All right, well, I'm going to let you have an opportunity to talk to the viewers of WJTS TV and tell them why they should vote for you and other things that you'd like to bring up.
Well, I guess experience is the biggest thing. I asked, you know, that I can get your vote. And commitment, like I said before, when I commit to something, I stick with it. I committed to my marriage, and we've been married 41 years, and my lovely wife, I couldn't do without her. And same way with helping the citizens of DuBois County. I'm committed to helping them, and if I'm elected again, I'll do the same. I'll work as hard as I can. I'm not perfect. Nobody is. But I will do the best I can, like I've done in the past. And with that, why I ask for your vote, and I appreciate your vote, and I thank you. If you do vote for me, I thank you. And by the way, I thank everyone that votes. I'm a Vietnam veteran, and you know, a lot of us gave our time, and a lot of gave everything. And we really would appreciate if people would take the time to vote. The freedom, that's what we fought for, and to vote. So
I'm glad you brought that up. That, you know, you can be voting now. You can vote on May 3rd if that's what you choose to do, but make sure that you do vote. We have found in the last election that one vote really does make a difference.
Oh, absolutely.
So it's really important that you do vote. Even if you go in and vote for one office or multiple offices, it doesn't matter. Make sure you take part in the primary. And some people think the primary doesn't matter, and it does.
Oh, yes, yeah. Absolutely. And every vote counts.
Yes, it
does.
does.
You know, you hear some people complaining, but hey, well, like you say, Bill, the last election, we seen what happened, and every vote does count. But I just asked everyone, you get all kind of chances to vote. Please, you know, you got the freedom to do it and vote.
All right, Larry, thank you very much.
Well, thank you, Bill.
Our guest has been Larry Vollmer. Larry is the current DuBois County Commissioner for District 1. He is running for re-election. He is his office is the only county election, I think, that we have in the primary here, but of course all the races will be pretty well contested in November. However, they are on the Democrat ticket. Right. So make sure that you do go out and vote. There's plenty to vote for, whether you vote Republican or Democrat, whichever party you choose to vote in the primary. But it is election time. Please make sure you go out and vote. Larry, thank you very much for being our guest. Thank you for watching WJTS in.form. We are local people watching local people.